Let me show you one more. Let me show you other ones. Look at this one too. Just follow it. It's as simple as that, but it depends on how you see things. Once this thing have crossed to this place, then I ask you once again, if this thing remains under this place, please, until it touches this area, please keep holding your trade. Remember that this thing can work on boom 1000, crash 1000, anything, it works on it. Remember that the time frame we are using is nothing more than 1 minute time frame. 1 minute time frame. This is a sharp, very sharp spike detector that shows you that spike is coming. So look at it. Just look at it. Look at it, because I would like to show you with proof. Now look at this. As long as this thing cross over to this place, spike must come. But when are you going to enter? That if this thing cross like this and more spike, they allow it to move back like this. So but when the spike, whenever it enters this place, you must see a spike. But once it is out like this, you cannot see a spike. This is one thing you need to understand here. But from that moment, you see this, but check from here. As long as it remains between inside this very blue and white line, it is a spike. That is one thing I need you to understand. Just check any of these areas where you will see those things. Check it. So when are you going to be closing? Until you have seen that this thing is getting very close to these lower areas. I'll be doing this video using relative strength index. I'll be showing you how this thing work on relative strength index so that you compare it, because I don't actually know, because people have different knowledge and different understanding. Please listen to this. I don't know, I'm just trying to manage this video so that it will not be long. I didn't say when this thing goes up like this. I said when it enters this place. Look at it. Now look at it. Some of you will mistake this thing for something. Now look at it. As this thing is inside this place to this direction, it is a selling position. This selling position, I mean, is when you are selling on boom. If it is on crash, it is a buying position. Are you getting it? So all those things you are seeing, if this thing is moving to this position, if it is going like this, is buying. If it is going like this, it is selling. So the most important thing for you to understand here is that for you to know, like what you can see here now currently, look at it, like what you can see here, this is not an entry position. So don't mistake this strategy for a mere distraction, for a mere fake out. This is not, this one you are seeing here now is never an entry position. Never. The only reason you can enter, not this thing, the only time you are expected to enter is if this thing will cross over to this. Look at this spike happened, but it did not cross this line, it did not enter this line. Please take note of this thing. As long as this market stays outside this blue line, there is no entry position. Look at all these places. Look at this thing. So don't go and be wasting your money saying that GDFX gives you signal that has helped you to lose that money. But one thing is this: if you can be grateful, you will know too well that this thing can help you to catch out. And when this thing happens, please, can you be faithful and say thank you in your life? Can you be faithful to say thank you? Now look at this thing here. Look at this one again. Just check it. As long as this thing enters here, but it must first come out. Check it now. Check. This is what I'm showing you. Just check it and see how this thing works. Just check here and check here. Are you seeing it? So once that thing steps in, from there the market starts going in. From there, look at it, it's going to this direction, and this thing is a move. So to help you confirm this crossing here, then from that very crossing, the market is going to a very long period of time. Like you can take 10 candles, 20 candles, and don't be greedy, boys. Guys, don't be greedy. Look at it. Don't be greedy. Take few candles and you are out of the market. And when that happens, don't stay, if I had known, I would have stayed for this period of time. No, just leave the market immediately. And once you do that, it's going to be easier. Let me show you the indicators. And remember that these indicators works if you're using a mobile phone. It's the same thing. Just I did not add anything new. It's just the same thing. Even the previous video for Scalping, you can use it. So if you are using mobile phone, please apply this thing. It works. Look at it. Apply it. It works. Look at it. This is where the market enters. Then check it. It's all correct. And check it. It's all correct. That is how this thing works. That is how it works. It's as simple as that. Look at it. Look at it. Very simple. Look at it. For catching, for Scalping, look at it. As simple as that. As long as this thing remains between this white and this thing, any position it is for that person's benefit. That is one thing you should know. But your attention should be more on when you have this very cross here. Once you see it, you are hoping to get something very strong. Look at this side for catching spike. That is how it is. Are you getting it? Look at it. That is how it is. Just check it. You understand what I'm saying? So this spike, this strategy works for catching spike and also doing every other thing you need. Look at it. It's so simple. For this one now is for spike. Once you see it, then believe that something huge is coming. As simple as that. Now let me give you indicators, because I don't want this video to exceed more than 14 minutes or thereabout. All right, now take this one, the indicators on main chart. First one, which is the white line you are seeing on the main chart on the screen, that thing is period 17 and exponential. Shift is 0, apply to close. Use any color of your choice, but make sure that you bring a visible line that will help you to see it based on your background. I don't know the type of background you are using. Then the second yellow line you are seeing is moving average, which is EMA 8. Bear that in mind. EMA 8. That is what you have on that place. Please take note of that. EMA 8, which is exponential moving average. So that is what you have, exponential moving average. Apply to close. Use any color of your choice. For me, I choose yellow because I'm using black background. I want it to be so visible so that I can see it and help me to do what I want to do. Sorry about that. All right, so choose that. That is the indicator on the main chart. Now this down one you are seeing is MACD, and this one you are seeing here is MACD and moving average. So let's go to the first one. Now the MACD white line there you are seeing, which is the first parameter, is fast EMA 8, and MACD's simple moving average is 9, slow EMA is 6. This is what you have. You apply to close. Then if you want to get it as smooth as it is, because some people will, when they will fix their own, it will have a histogram line at the background. Use none for those who are using system, but if you're not using system, choose your background color as the main signal line, then which is that one that will show that histogram line. Then choose your signal as any color of your choice to give you anything you want. That is it. Are you following? So this is the first, remember that this is the first indicator in that very window 1. Then number 2 is this one. Then the parameter is 12, which is the parameter fast EMA is 12. The MACD slow, MACD SMA is 9. Then slow EMA is 26. Then apply this thing to close. Your main is, you can use none or use your background color. Then use your signal line as any color of your choice. This is my own choice. I use it because I have a strong target with it, because every line there is as important as anything, because I use it and I want to be sure that it will serve me. All right, then the last one, which is this very one you are seeing here, the last one, this line you are seeing, this one, this is moving average. The moving average I'm using is moving per minute, which is period 1. That is what I am using. So method exponential, apply it to close, use any color of your choice. Remember that shift is 0. It's important you allow this thing to be 0, because when you shift it, it will no longer be in this position as it is. I mean, when you apply this thing to shift, it will no longer respond to this movement you are seeing. It will shift it to either somewhere here, or it will come low, then making the signals to be complicating, and at that point it's no longer what you want to get. All right, my name is GDFX. Please, I beg you to subscribe to our channel, and also make sure that you practice this video before you apply it in your real account. Then even if you want to apply it, it is important that you make sure you will not start risking without the proper knowledge. And if you're looking for mentorship, GDFX is always here to be your guide. And remember that whatever you are doing, proper knowledge is the right key. I am not giving you advice on how you use your money. I'm only giving you a guideline on how you can decide what to do with your money. GDFX, I so much love you. Join our free Telegram group, and there are some of my students who are dropping signals there. It can also help you. And when I have chance, I do drop also. And if you want to join our mentorship group, it will be very, very interesting to know that what you think you have been losing for a period of time, that you can regain it within a short period with the right knowledge with GDFX. Thank you so much. Use this thing. It is called Spike Detector, because it will help you to catch out spike and start making money. Thank you, and God bless you. Start winning now and keep winning. If you're asking GDFX, how can I get this very strategy that I can use to start catching spikes so easily? This is a continuation of the video that I showed you last time. This is the continuation, and this is the catching spike part of it, because some of you have been calling me, chatting me privately, and say, please, can you give us the strategy on that particular video on how to catch a spike? Please, this is it, and it is the same video. Like, you need to know that it's the same strategy, the same method, but the difference is you have to reverse it. You have to turn it upside down. That is one thing that makes it different. Like, some things you can do to see this thing that is happening. You know what this thing. Imagine when you place like 10 positions and you meet this one, get this one, get this, get this, get this, get this. Even when the markets try to reverse, but you still stand chance to make more money in this very few. That is what we do here. My name is GDFX, and I'm happy to be here once again, and I want to teach you how you can be able to do that. Last time I showed, because this time we are moving straight to the point, because someone said to me, please. All right, so let's just move straight to the point, because we don't have all the time. In this very strategy you are seeing here now, I showed you last time, the reverse is the case, that when you see something like this, remember that this is not the pure agreement, that this thing, when it crosses here, this one must cross this yellow here, but not at this point, but it should be somewhere here before the white. That is one thing you should know. But now when you want to catch a spike, please pay attention to this, because this is what you need to know and understand perfectly. Now check what you see here. All these things you are seeing between this place, all these things you are seeing here, this is the drama here. Look at it. All these things you are seeing. So when this thing gets close to this place and start returning back, that is what I ask you to pick some clips here and leave the market. But now when you want to catch a spike, the little difference there is that you must first allow this market you are seeing here to make their bold move, which is allow the spike to happen first, then follow a trend for a long period of time. Then when you follow that trend, at some point the market will start becoming weak. So when the market becomes weak, they cannot continue. That is when you should be expecting for a spike. Are you getting it? That is when you should be expecting for a spike. So at that very point in that trading experience, you should look forward to get something like this. Because most professional most traders, not professionals, because no professional trader can do such mistake. Now listen, most traders who enter for a spike, like they are hoping to catch a spike, like they have seen this very one here now. So this one spike, then they now enter at this point, believing that it will continue to go down like this, only for you to come back and take 4 or 5 candles. And one thing I don't know actually is how much you have in your equity. So I don't know if this thing can carry it or not. Then most times you meet something like this. This is one of the most devastating aspects of it. You know, you have seen this one happen, this one happen, this one. Then maybe you possibly place your trade at this point somewhere here. Please listen. Maybe you place your trade somewhere here. Then this one came back. Then when you must have seen a little, you know, this one now came up and give you a little profit. Let's assume that you placed like 3 positions and this one moved back and give you something like 0.30 something, you know, depending on your equity. Then you believe that something huge is coming. That is it, something huge is coming, but only for you to realize that this thing moved down to this place without you gaining anything. Then how much do you think you have that can hold onto this place before the spike comes? And the funny thing is that no matter how long you waited, that thing did not end up giving you the profit you deserved, because even from there you will still check that this one did not touch it. Rather, what it will do is just to minimize the losses which you have. Maybe who knows whether you will still make, whether you still hold at that point until it continues from where it stopped till this very point. How much do you think you have? Then before this thing will now come back to give you what you want, somewhere like this, you know, just check it. All those things happened between the circle when someone placed trade, only for that person to expect profit. What the person is getting back is, will I say, losses upon losses. Now, how do you correct those errors? Please pay attention to this, because it's very simple for one to do. Now listen, once you have seen that the market have been trading for a period of time, please stay out of the market. And even if you want to use the method I showed you in my last video, please don't stay like you want to catch 50 spike. You like you want to take 50 candles, 200 candles. That is good when you must have done your analysis carefully. But anything aside that, just make sure that you pay attention to taking 20 candles, 15 candles, possibly